All right, let's start. Okay, first, question 1. There is a reaction between sodium hydroxide and sulfuric acid. So, first one is which one is normal salt and which one is acid salt. So the acid salt will be the ionizable hydrogen, not replaced totally by the metal ion. So this should be, so about the normal salt is all hydrogen ion, which is ionizable, replaced by sodium ion. That is next. The chemical, first, you are requested to write down a chemical equation and one observable change. Now, first one is zinc react with hydrochloric acid. Metal react with acid. So the product will be salt and hydrogen. So the equation will be, alright, don't forget zinc ion is 2+. Or you are feel free to write down the ionic equation, that is, and one observable change is, okay, the best one I will say is colorless bubble given out. Next is iron 2 hydroxide react with sulfuric acid. Now, please pay attention. This time is not metal, but metal ion. Okay, so don't write down hydrogen gas or colorless bubble evolve. No, this is a neutralization to form salt and water only. So the equation will be, again, here shows the ionic equation, but please remind that iron 2 hydroxide is insoluble. So you cannot break down the iron 2 hydroxide. I find this should be balanced equation 2 and 2. Alright, so the observable change is colorless solution becomes pale green, which are contributed by iron 2 ion. Next is carbonate react with hydrochloric acid. Yes, so the equation will be salt, CO2, and water. And the ionic equation is, again, the observable change will be colorless bubble evolve. Finally, yes, okay. Sodium hydroxide react with metal sulfate to form insoluble precipitate. Chemical equation first is, and the ionic equation is, so for the observable change will be white precipitate forms. And finally is barium chloride react with or mix with sodium sulfate. Alright, you need to remind again, ABCP, so the barium sulfate should be insoluble. And the ionic equation is other mobile ion will all cancel out. Finally, the observable change is again white precipitate forms. And here shows, make sure you understand the word equation first, then comes with the chemical equation. Which one is insoluble, which one is soluble, you should make it clear. Now question 3, so you are going to prepare 4 salts. Okay, now, but the method provided are classified as inappropriate. So first, why? The second one is, if not, then suggest a suitable reagent, and finally, write the chemical equations. First is copper 2 chloride you need as a product from copper and dilute hydrochloric acid. Now, the first point is simple. Why is because they have no reaction between metal copper and hydrochloric acid. Or you may say copper is too chemically inert to react with acid. So, any other idea? Of course, we can use neutralization, good metal oxide or metal hydroxide. We have plenty of choice. And what about the equation evolve? Oh, let's see one by one. Here shows 3 different ideas for you.